Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first update in my Rolling Style 5-pan project pan for 2024. So excited to be here today filming this video for all of you. It is February 1st right now, so we are at the very top of this month. And I'm looking forward to sharing this update with all of you. Unfortunately, I have no new empties, but to be honest, I did not expect getting one this month. I rolled in everything knowing that it was going to take me a few months to really get some progress on all of these things, but I am happy with the progress that we made, especially because I did not wear much makeup in January. But that's okay. I think it's realistic to not expect there to be an empty every single month. I don't know about you, but if you're panning, if you get an empty every month, I certainly don't. But I also didn't roll any products into this project that were like very close to being done. I rolled everything in kind of midway and some more that are going to be longer term. So I'm hoping in the next few months we get some empties, but there was no expectation that we'd get one this month. All right, so let's talk through the products and I'll show progress clips as well as talk about how many times that I used all of them. So starting off with my Avon eyeliner, I used this 9 times and I also sharpened it. So I feel like it's looking pretty small. Like I feel like this looks smaller than it has ever, which I guess it probably is the smallest that it's ever been, but it looks like way tinier than I have seen it. So I'm feeling like really excited about the progress on this and I'm hoping to get an empty soon. I'm kind of sick of always wearing eyeliner. I feel like it makes every single look I do look that much more dramatic. And it's not always the vibe that I'm going for, but I'm really trying to make an effort that when I'm putting on makeup, I am wearing this because I really just want to get it done. So I am really trying on this one and I'm just excited that 9 uses on this, which I think is a really high number for this in general. I worked on this in my project pan last year and I don't think I ever got numbers that high. So definitely, even though I'm not wearing a ton of makeup, I am working really hard on this liner and I'm hoping that soon we are going to be able to say that it's finished up. I think maybe like 4 or 5 more months on this. I don't know. That's my like goal. Let's actually set a goal. By July, this will be done, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can make that happen. Next is my Makeup Geek blush in Romance. So this one looks a little different than how you originally saw it, and that is because it started crumbling, so I had to repress it. So now it is all pressed into the center of this pan. It's a little dusty, so I put it on today and it kicked up a lot of dust. I think that's actually gonna help us finish it up faster, but there really is not that much product left in here. This is a pretty thin layer of product and it's not even taking up the whole pan. So I think this one we're gonna move through, especially now that it's been repressed and I can really get my brush in there perhaps quicker than we originally were going to. And I used this 8 times this past month and I'm just like really looking forward to having this one finished up. It's a really nice blush, it's still performing well. And even after repressing, I'm still liking how it's performing, but I think just being able to roll this one out in my collection is gonna be super, super exciting. Next is my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I used this 9 times as well. We are definitely making progress. We're almost down to halfway already. So this one I think we're gonna be able to work through in the next few months as well, which I am excited about because I really enjoy wearing it and I'll be happy to have an empty with this one. I think it'll just prove that. This might be something that I repurchase, which I don't repurchase a ton of makeup just because there's so much on the market that I like to try and test new and different things. But this one I've been a big fan of and it is very inexpensive, so it might be something that I pick up again in the future. But again, we're already almost halfway done, so I'm thinking that we'll be able to work through this in the next few months if we continue using it as much as I have been. I just love like the spray on this. It feels so nice, and then I dry it with my Patrick Ta fan and it's a nice little experience when you're putting your makeup on. Feels a little spa-like almost. And I think that's part of the scent to this too. But it's been fun to continue to use. Definitely been something that I really like in this project. Although I think I mentioned in the intro video, I pretty much really like every single product that I'm working on. I'm not like in love with this Avon liner right now, but it is a good product and I do like it. So that definitely makes project panning easier when you're looking forward to using everything that you're working on. Next is my Fenty Beauty Fussy Gloss. This was in my makeup bag, so it's not, you can't quite tell as well where the gloss sits, but it's about here. It's at like the N in Fenty, and I used this 12 times this past month. This is such a nice gloss. I mean, it smells great, it looks great, it feels great on the lips, feels super moisturizing. It's just like a really easy gloss to pick up and wear. I can wear it on top of lip liner, I can wear it on top of lip liner and lipstick, I can wear it on its own. So I've kind of just been testing out different ways that I like wearing it. I'm wearing it on top of a lip liner and a lipstick right now, and I really like how it just like finishes out the lip look with adding a little bit of gloss. So it's been really great to wear. I just love this one, but I am excited to actually show how much I like it in like the progress on the actual product and start to see that line drop down further and further. But I kind of like the fact that I can like say by the letters where the product stands. So like I said, it's at around the N in Fenty. So hopefully we can continue to see that drop over the next few months. And then the last product update is my Hourglass powder. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder by Hourglass in the shade Dim Light, and I use this 9 times as well, and it still looks exactly the same. I got a few comments from my intro video of those of you who have panned this product before, and basically it takes a lot of work, which I've heard, but I still decided to put it in my project pan, and I'm just very curious on like when exactly I will see progress, because I think it's gonna be a long time before I do. It's just like really tightly packed, and I think there's a decent amount of product in here, but that's okay because like I said, I really enjoy using it. I'm not upset to get to continue to use it. It's just one of those things of like, I'm still trying to pan it, I'm still trying to finish it, so I'm so curious of like when I'm gonna see progress on it. Nevertheless, because I like it, I think that will help me from becoming unmotivated to use it. I think that really helps me to stay motivated. Well, I guess it's maybe not motivated, but just helps me to like enjoy using it. I think the motivated part comes from when you start really seeing progress on some of these products, or you start hitting pan and stuff, then you're like, oh, we're getting like so close. So to not see a product move at all is kind of like eh, but I haven't weighed these yet either, so maybe there'll be a change in weight, but sometimes there isn't, and so you're like, did I use anything? But you did, it's just not enough to register on the scale. So that is it for this month's update. I think the only like real big change is the fact that I repressed my blush, but that being said, I've continued to make good progress on all of these, and though my numbers are not like super high, they're also not super low. It turns out I wore makeup around like 1/3 of the month of January, which isn't bad. I'm right now, if you're not aware, I'm on maternity leave. I am a mom of 2, so I'm busy and not always finding time to be putting on makeup, and that doesn't take away from the passion that I have for it. It's just hard to squeeze it in, so which makes, you know, if I'm not wearing makeup, makes panning a little bit more challenging, but that is just my real life right now. I'm not going to quit panning because of it. I'm going to keep working away on all my things that I'm working on. It's just progress might be slower, but I hope all of you are still interested in these videos and seeing kind of the progress that I'm making with a different approach to panning. When I go back to work in April, I definitely think the progress will pick up because I'll be in the office 3 days a week, and I like to put on my makeup those 3 days when I go in, so there'll be more time throughout the month that I'll be wearing makeup consistently. That's kind of it. That's the update. That's where my life is right now. I hope all of you enjoyed this video, just getting to see the update on the 5 products that I'm working on. I'm kind of taking the approach that it's like anything that I enjoy watching or doing, I'm just gonna film a short about it instead of filming like the long form content. I used to on this channel just film long form content about really anything that I was interested in, but I feel like my main form of content is really surrounding makeup and panning, and so I don't necessarily want to change that, but I figured a good way to kind of incorporate other things that I'm interested in is to do shorts for that. So if you kind of want to see other things outside of makeup from me, definitely check out my shorts. And with all of that being said, I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. Definitely stick around. My next video after this one will be my Pan Those Eyeshadows update, so more updates on my panning progress over there. That is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.